Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The new show, which I'm sure many of you are talking about, is called Unorthodox. And I'm here with one of the stars of the show, Aaron Altaras. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. Talk about being in this lockdown where obviously you can't go out and do normal promotion for the show. And yet you're finding this worldwide fascination and curiosity where people are seeking you out.
Yeah, I mean, as tragic as Corona and COVID is worldwide, there's always a small upside to it, and for us, obviously, that was a lot of attention, and people had a lot of time to watch TV, and I think we really benefited from that in that matter. Not being said, it's still a great series, and I'm sure it would have probably found its audience anyhow, but I think that had a part in it.
Talk a little bit about Robert, because he's a very interesting character. We don't meet him till a couple of episodes in, and I'm just wondering how much of his musical fortitude is kind of inside you as well because of your own parental DNA.
Well, I make music myself, but that is very, very different to the music that Robert is doing, and he's a professional musician, so I wouldn't put myself in that category at all. I can't play the cello, not even a bit. It was quite a respect, because it's a very hard instrument to learn, especially when you've never had any experience with it. And so me and Langston Oebel, who played Ahmed, we had lessons before, and we trained with the orchestra, and it was very intimidating when you train with a professional orchestra and you just hear your own sounds, and they're just awful.
A lot of the cast comes from all over the world, Israel, Germany as well. But I think you actually live in Berlin. So
Right.
filming in Berlin, how much of a tour guide did you become for everybody?
Oh, it was beautiful because I haven't shot in Berlin in a while, and we shot all over summer, and it was 30 degrees all day, and it was a very, very relaxing shoot in a way. And yeah, I took we went lots of places. I took Shira and Amit actually to my favorite lake in South Schlachtensee, and spent days there, and it's very beautiful. It was a lot of fun this shoot.
I'm One of the things that's just really tapped into a lot of people is cultural identity. Where do I fit in? Where do I belong? How much
All right.
of especially with religion, do I absorb? Did it give you food for thought at all going through this experience?
Well, I mean, I realized that, which something that I was feeling before already, but it's always a sort of fluid thing, right? Identity in general, and just because she moves to Berlin, she doesn't stop being Jewish or an Orthodox. It's really ingrained into her, but it's also at the same time always a choice who you choose to be. Am I choosing to be Aaron from Berlin, or am I choosing to be Jewish, or am I choosing to be a footballer, or am I choosing to be an actor? Identity has a lot of crossings, and I think this series is about that as well. She's a woman, young, musician, Orthodox, Jewish, American, Yiddish. There's a lot of intersections, and it's about yourself, or you should be able and giving the chances to decide what intersection matters the most to you.
Now, since this is for Germany, I'm going to let you answer this last question in Deutsch because it
All
might
right.
be a little easier for you.
All
And
right.
having started at such a young age, 9 years old, I was
Yeah.
wondering, how do you look back in perspective on this career that's kind of unfolded for you? Because your mother was an actress, your father was in the
Right.
business as well. Is it just in your DNA, or is it something that you were meant to follow?
You want to hear that in German or in English?
In German.
Alright, also ich hatte sehr viel Glück. Ich wurde gecastet in einer Schule, und meine Eltern haben sich ursprünglich sogar dagegen geweigert, aber weil sie den Beruf und die Industrie gut kennen. Aber über die Jahre hinweg bin ich irgendwie dann meinen Weg da gegangen. Meine Eltern waren sehr supportive und sind heute sehr stolz auf mich.
And just the last question for you as well, Aaron. because of the success of the show and the way your career is going, what momentum are you feeling right now? I mean, even though we're in lockdown, do you feel there's been a whip effect that people are now, more offers are coming your way?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. So I had to sort of plan what I wanted to do in the next couple of years in terms of my career, and it's all going much quicker than I thought it would happen, especially in terms of America and representation there and offering projects, and it's and fans. You know, it's crazy how many people have seen this show. I never thought this would happen.
That's a good thing, though, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm not complaining.
Well, I can't thank you enough. The show Unorthodox, Aaron, trying, if you haven't seen it, get a chance to. This is Scott Orlin. Till next time.
Cheers.
Now let's see if I can